Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome back to Louisiana Homestead. I just grabbed this camera and decided to record. It's Monday morning. Well, it's almost lunchtime, but we couldn't do nothing today. It's raining. It looks like it's gonna be raining all day. So me and Miss Brenda got up and started. Me and Miss KK, we got up and started cooking, and she's in there working on a computer. I think she's working on a video or doing something with her little eBay store. I just decided to grab the camera, show y'all what we're cooking. Cooking some deer meat, deer gravy, and got some. I gotta turn them off right now. Got some zucchini and yellow squash cooking. I cooked some rice the old-fashioned way, pot, and this is a spur-of-the-moment video, y'all. I got some deer gravy cooking down. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm gonna go surprise Miss KK in a minute and see what she's doing. See what she's up after working on the computer. And yeah, that's homegrown deer meat that we killed this year. Either me, my son, or my daughter-in-law. Homegrown squash, zucchini. Got some bread in the oven. Got some smothered potatoes. Let's go see what Miss KK is doing. Been a little while since Mr. E. Oh, it's dark right there. Been a little while since Mr. E did a video, so I'm usually cooking if it's raining and I can't do nothing else. Let's go see Miss KK. I was gonna catch you on a computer, Miss KK. What you doing up in here?
I'm going to the mailbox.
Okay. Well, she's going to the mailbox, put out her little packages. She sold some stuff at the eBay store. So I might get her when she comes back. Gotta get my toasted bread going. And what we did with this, Mama, you said we made that
salty with butter. It's squash and zucchini that we froze from last year.
Yeah, even be recorded. I was watching Miss KK do her video and on TV right here, and I thought about these pictures while I'm inside to show y'all. I don't know. We just making a video. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's a picture that Miss KK painted. And there's another one that Miss KK painted. And that's one that Mr. E painted. This is a picture that we got from a older gentleman, a real good friend of ours. When he died, the relatives give it to us, and Mr. E painted one similar to that up here. I don't know if y'all can see it. There's one Miss KK painted. And that's one of a deer that Mr. E painted. That's just a little experiment I was painting. Mr. E did that. Miss KK's daddy. And there's a neat one that Miss KK painted. A barn that she painted. Or I don't know what you call it. It's a good painting though.
And that's one that my mom painted.
Yep. Miss Mary Ann painted that one. Me and Miss KK got up this morning. It was raining, so we got up and started cutting onions and put some rice on. We're cooking some deer meat, deer gravy. Got some other potatoes. I might have already told y'all this, but I don't know if I had it recorded. So yeah, there's some other potatoes. Am I doing this right?
If you can see it. Yep.
Yeah, but sometimes I forget which way I'm supposed to turn the camera. There's that deer. We got it on high now.
Hot.
Some zucchini and yellow squash that Miss Brenda froze from last year. Oh, Miss Brenda. Miss KK.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I help you?
Yeah, you can always help me. Yeah, take that camera, girl. I got to cook. Yeah, you
Look
can
at
get.
Mr. E over there stirring that pot with that metal spoon.
This
Show
is
us how you do.
this is an
Uh-huh.
impromptu video. Mr. E just jumped up and I turned the camera on and I don't even know if I had the record button on for half of this. We're gonna see. It needs to keep cooking to get tender, but me and Miss KK is getting hungry. We might eat it with it while the meat's tough and just cook it down some more later.
Yeah, we're starving. Not starving, but we didn't eat breakfast and it's 12 o'clock, so I'm pretty hungry.
Oh yeah.
Fred's doing good?
Yeah.
All right.
You ready to eat? Is my rice done? I didn't cook rice in a regular rice pot. We did it the old style.
That's how Mr. E cooks his rice, y'all, on the stove in a pot. It's got a little small burner back there, and you can put it on very low. It works good for that, huh, Mr. E?
Yeah, I think that rice needs to cook some more though.
Okay. Well, we're just going to have to wait because that rice got to be right.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
not
glad
cooked.
Mr. E cooks in here while I'm doing my other work in my office. He's all right.
You might get mad at me. The top of that rice isn't cooked. I don't know what I did.
Say what? You messed up the rice?
I don't usually do that. Maybe I'm probably just rushing it. Usually I don't have to do anything. Turn it on.
Maybe you measured it different or something. I know I messed up some bread the other day. I didn't put all the water in it at the right time, and then I put it in a little later, and it does not work. So, one of my little mess ups I did the other day.
We're just gonna have to wait and be patient. Something Mr. E had a hard time learning growing up and, and getting older. The fruit of the spirit. But if you let him.
Look at that. The fruit of the spirit is love, joy. Think about that. Peace, patience, kindness, goodness,
If you go to your Heavenly Father.
trustworthiness, gentleness, self-control. There's a big one.
If you go to your Heavenly Father and give in your own will to His, He'll come live in you. And that's what comes out of you when He does.
Yep.
If it ain't coming out of you, then He ain't in you. That's what I read.
That's right.
So that's what we got to work on.
Check yourself.
Yeah.
We got to check ourselves here daily. Sometimes by the minute.
Sometimes by the minute. Especially Miss Cake. Especially me.
But you don't mind throwing me under the bus? Or...
Girl, you know I'll get you out from under that bus. We might have to cook a pot of rice when you. I don't know what. I don't know. This always works, but maybe I'm just rushing it, or I forgot what I used to do. But the rice is still partly raw.
Oh,
So I'll put some more water and let it cook.
I guess we'll see.
Hey, got to see Mr. E messed up. Mess up a pot of rice.
You must not. Okay.
I don't know what I did. I think it'll get right though. I don't remember what I did this time compared to what I always do.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I wasn't in here, so I didn't get to witness.
I might have did it. I might have rushed it. You put your water on top of your rice, and it got to go up to your first knuckle. That's the old rule I do. But
right. A lot of people do that.
Maybe I didn't level out my rice. I don't know.
Yeah, could be.
Cooking it now though.
It does take a little while. I don't know how long you had it in there.
Well, as long as that rice is still cooking anyway, we can't eat anyway. Got to learn that patience.
Yes, back to the board. Back to the patient.
And you got to learn how to control your flesh. Can't let it dictate everything to you. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Just because you're starving don't mean you
Yeah.
all need, huh? Okay. I got it.
I'm gonna put some more water. Like if y'all ever watch that video I did cooking that freshwater drum, put more water. The gravy ain't gonna taste good, but you're cooking that water out to get this tender.
Yeah, this is a little bit different than fish. You can keep adding, and I mean, the fish, once the meat has reached its tenderness, you definitely don't want to keep cooking it. But this takes so long to get tender.
Sometimes it does. This is the cut of meat that's usually like if you would get it in the store, if you bought some beef in the store, it'd be like a 7 steak. That's a shoulder cut.
Yeah.
This is deer shoulder, but we deboned it off the deer.
Yeah, I took it out last night out of the freezer. So it's all thawed out this morning and ready to go. I said, we got to cook something tomorrow. We ate sloppy joes over the weekend, and we ate them a few times, actually. So we was ready for something different, and I wanted some rice and gravy. So I took out a package of some deer meat shoulder piece, and I got up this morning and started cutting that up. I used my filet knife because that works so well on deer meat.
It was deboned, but it wasn't cut.
Yeah, I need to cut
pieces.
it in some smaller pieces, and I browned it up real good with some, and Mr. E cut my onions for me. So I put my onions and peppers and celery in there, browned all that up, added it together, and started cooking it down. Now, Mr. E did these potatoes over here.
I don't know how many people, I'm sorry, I'm going to cut you off, but I don't know how many people eat smothered potatoes. This is onions and potatoes and pepper. Pepper, always got pepper. But we love smothered potatoes over here.
Okay, so that's Mr. E's deal. He makes the potatoes around here. I make them sometimes, but he makes them better. So I like for him to make the potatoes.
Taste that, Mama. Taste them potatoes and tell me if I need anything. They're good, huh? I love them. Now
it just needs a fork.
We didn't grow these, y'all. This is probably the last little bag we buy this time of year. I'm ready to start eating our potatoes that we got made. I said that on another video too. We missed it by about 3 weeks going from growing all our potatoes and making it last. Because I lost a little bit in the freeze.
I know that freeze messed us up.
And we gave a lot away. But, and I got to save about 150 pounds or something like that I plant or something like that.
Yeah, you have to save some. You can't just eat them all. You do have to save some to replant them.
Because you lose some.
The freeze really messed us up.
Right. But we usually grow our own. The last, 3 years, we've been growing all our own potatoes.
Yeah.
I'm growing garlic, but I still haven't perfected everything with garlic. Sometimes I hit and miss with it as far as it hanging it up and letting it cure and lasting all the way through to the next season. And a lot of it I think is putting the fertilizer that you need. It takes a lot of fertilizer and you got to do that at the right time, but I'm working on it. I got some planted out there. I'll be harvesting it soon. But
I know. I want to take them on a little garden tour very soon. Next time the sun comes out, because the garden's grown a lot. Since the last time I took y'all on a garden tour, everything out there has grown a lot. Mr. E been using his fertilizer tea that he made, and he's saying it's making a huge difference. He loves it. He's not got to buy fertilizer, like Miracle-Gro fertilizer anymore.
Or any kind.
He's saying.
Man, But
I want to show y'all that. Next time the sun comes out, we going out there together.
That zucchini and yellow squash doubled in size and got dark green and beautiful in just 3 days after I poured that tea on there.
And it makes so much. They make some really big zucchinis. A lot of times if you leave them on there long, it doesn't take long to get a zucchini that's the size of a baseball bat, really. And you can use that for extra feed for your chickens. Because, of course, you're not going to eat that much zucchini as much as he has planted. That's going to come in usually. I mean, if the Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, we'll make a lot of zucchini.
Yeah, I'll be giving some away. I'm gonna try to sell a little bit, get a couple dollars.
And even if you don't sell it, like I said, and you just feed your extra to your chickens, that's what do they call that? A dollar saved is a dollar earned.
And I'm saving my seeds almost from everything. So you save seeds from them.
Yes. Chicken feed is so expensive nowadays. If you can supplement them with anything extra that you can grow, anything that grows easy, especially like zucchini and squash, you can get a lot of extra food out of that for your chickens.
I'll tell you what else I learned talking about a garden this year. If you want a cover crop to keep the weeds or depends on where you're at, but where I planted all the mustard greens, I just broadcast them in a lot of places. There was no weeds and grass that grew there because it was full of mustard greens. And when it came time to clear that out, they were so easy to clear out. They just come up like nothing. And you can let them die back too. And so that's a heck of a good cover crop in the wintertime to grow all that.
Yeah, and it's easy to grow. It comes up very easy. Mustard greens, you can get the seeds easily. You can get a good bit of seeds because the seeds are maybe the tiniest seeds I've seen. I know there's probably seeds smaller, but they're very tiny. And if you buy them by weight, you can get a lot of them to cover a lot of ground. And you can use those greens for your chickens during the winter time. And you can use it, like you said, for a cover crop as well, which a lot of people probably don't think about that because it's just something you think about eating greens during the winter time.
It grows. You plant them like crazy because it's going to keep all the other weeds and stuff from growing because we don't cover ours with weed barriers or nothing. And then you can let that die back and it fertilizes all your stuff.
It's a chop and drop kind of too.
It's a chop and drop thing. There's something. Me and Miss KK's caught in here in the rain. So we in the house today and we're talking about everything we want to do outside or that we do outside.
I know because we love it outside. I've loved it outside since I was a child. I love being outside all the time. What about you?
I just come in to eat and sleep.
I know that's right.
That's just about true.
Yeah, it is.
Or to cook when it's raining.
If I didn't have to do housework or cook ever, I would be outside all the time too. But somebody has to wash the clothes and the dishes and sweep the floors.
You ain't got to wash my clothes. I don't need them. My clothes don't have to be clean.
Well, every now and then you ask for clean clothes, so I have to wash them.
Yeah, I guess. Every once in a while is good. It's like don't like the way I take a bath once a week.
Oh, come on now. Don't tell people that. They're going to believe you.
I'm just kidding.
He's full of baloney. I can't get him out that bathtub half the time.
Hey, boy. I do go in there for therapy for my back.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people say that. They go get in the tub because it releases the weight off the weight. It releases off my neck, the weight shoulder, off and back. Of you. Right. And a lot of people say they use that for therapy. Hey, if you got a bathtub and you can get in and out of it, and you need to soak and have a little therapy, why not?
And I know it might sound crazy, but it's one of my places I go to pray. You alone. Nobody comes in there and messes with you in your back.
Yeah, you can't be interrupted. That's true. How's this going?
Awesome.
It's sure looking good.
I'm just worried about my rice, but I think it's hot. I think it's going to come out all right.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. Oh, yeah. See, we don't create content on our video. There's always content. We just got to remember to turn the camera on.
Exactly.
It's blinking.
Is the meat getting tender? A little bit. Mm-hmm. It has to be a little bit more tender than it was a while ago, anyhow.
You know, when we was growing up, we cooked with salt, pepper, red pepper, garlic, onion. We never really used any other seasonings, but from watching Pastoral Life in Nepal, got us interested in that curry, this curry powder, and I got some in here. I did a little at a time.
Right.
But
You like it?
Oh yeah, it's good.
That's good. Jada said she used some the other day too when she was cooking.
And this is coming out right, Mama. I didn't mess the rice up.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looks light and fluffy.
Yeah. Miss KK said she wanted to tell everybody thank you for subscribing.
Yeah, because it took us a while to get to the number we're at. I think we're at 626 or something like that subscribers, and it took us a little while to get there.
It's going slow.
But I wanted to thank everybody who subscribed. Y'all are the ones who helped us to get to the number we're at. So thank y'all very, very much.
It encouraged us to keep doing it. You know that there's a few people out there that wants to hear whatever we got to say.
Yeah,
But, you know,
it's
so
neat. We need y'all to help grow our
Yeah,
channel,
we
and
sure
y'all
do.
did it for us. So thank y'all so much.
we appreciate y'all very much. I'm sorry we can't answer all the comments all right away. And as the channel grows, it's really going to be hard, I guess. But we're trying.
But we love to hear from
We
y'all.
love to hear y'all, and that we're not
It's
ignoring
awesome.
any of it. I promise you. We're reading them. We just can't get. We're doing a lot of stuff. Y'all know that if y'all watched us. So it's hard to.
I do. I think I've answered everyone, or you have answered everyone. I don't
I'm
think
trying
anyone's
to,
gone
y'all.
unanswered. If you have gone unanswered, I do apologize.
I know Mr. Mosley and Mr. Is it Mr. Jarvis? Is that? Did I? I'm have to go back and look. We're communicating a pretty good bit.
Yeah, there's a couple of them, a couple of y'all that comment pretty regular,
thank
and
y'all.
we look forward to your comments and look forward to answering you.
Mr. E can't remember stuff, and I'm bad with names, but I know y'all. I can see y'all in my brain when I see it on the computer screen. I gotta check this gravy, Mom.
Okay, let's check it.
Because it's I got it on high, and it's oh lordy, I think you ready to eat?
Let me see. Yeah.
Yeah. If it's not tender, we'll cook it some more later.
So let's serve up a couple plates and show them how that looks.
We're gonna make us a plate here. Nothing fancy. I don't think none of our plates match.
I don't think our plates match either.
I don't think we care.
I tried to get some Corey L plates, and I actually picked those up. I actually picked these Corey L plates up at different times through the years at different thrift stores or garage sales. I just like the Corey L plates, but I didn't want to buy them brand new, so I just picked them up here and there. And I've got several of them. I got a big set of them, but they're not a set in the way that they all match. They are a set in the way that they are all Corey L do.
They're a set in that we own all of them.
This is our set of dishes.
I don't even think my socks match. No.
Yeah, they do. But
Every time Mr. E cooks, see, he's happy when he cooks. He always silly.
because you know you got to eat. That's what I think. And I made a Louisiana Delight video for y'all, and I messed it up because I taped it in the wrong speed. So I have to do it again. So just live and learn. Oh, look, he's getting some bread. He got the potatoes. Oh my, that looks some kind of good.
I think you already tasted the potatoes on the video.
I did.
Yeah, that meat's tender.
Oh, it did get tender. It got tender fast, huh?
Yeah. Give me that camera, Mama.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's hot, Daddy.
Yeah, it's hot.
Okay. Let's see. Try to get a little bite because it's hot. I don't want to burn my tongue.
No, don't burn the roof of your mouth.
Then I want to enjoy the rest of
That's
the
right.
plate.
Blow on it, Mama. If it ain't good, I'll redo it for you.
I think it needs some seasoning.
What? How much? It needs salt and pepper?
It needs some salt and pepper, everything.
Wow. I can't believe that. We'll fix that up. You sure, Mama?
Yes.
All right, then. Let's do this. I know I said that on another video where we cook a little bit at a time with that salt.
Yes.
But can't put too much of this.
No, not pepper. It's good.
And
Did you put any black pepper in it or not?
no.
I think it needs a little black pepper and garlic powder.
We're going to do that. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And if you tell Mr. E there ain't enough pepper, this is Mr.
Well,
E's
don't
secret.
go overboard now.
Whoa, now. Some good stuff right there.
Okay, that's them good Iberian cayennes that he dehydrated and put up, and I'm so glad he did because they are so good. They're not just hot, they have flavor. Garlic powder. Mm-hmm. Put me a little bit on there and we'll retaste it again. Yeah, that's more like it.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's so good. Wish y'all had smell-o-vision. Y'all can smell it. But y'all need taste-o-vision too, so y'all can taste it. Let's taste this.
Wait, do I have the camera turned the right way? I forget.
Mmm.
I don't know.
Squash and zucchini. Seasoned perfectly. Let's try the potatoes again. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. It's perfect. Thank you so much for cooking. I love you.
I love you. Okay.
I hope y'all share, like, and subscribe. Keep those subscribers building up for us.
I'm going back outside when it quits raining. Thank y'all.
Thank
Appreciate y'all.
Until next time. Bye.
Bye, everybody. You don't know how to cook a chicken. Girl, right there. That's when you gotta kill it.